The time has come to get back. Yep, we're doing it. Script to screen. Good night. Kiss fans, welcome to It's All For You Demons, celebrating the fun of being a Kiss fan. And as Bob Ross, as we near October, it is full on Phantom of the Park time. If you consider right now, sometime in September 1978, kids would be chomping at the bit for Phantom of the Park to air October 28th, NBC TV. As we like to live nostalgically, let's also steep ourselves into Phantom of the Park fun and review Phantom of the Park and find little trivial differences, little subtle fun. Large Marge says, let's get to it. Let's get back into the swing of things, Phantom of the Park wise, catching the little subtle differences and fun between the first draft script and what ended up on the screen, 1978. This is Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Park, from script to screen. And this is Pee Wee. And here we go. You kiss, you will be my instrument. Cue the wonderful fireworks, and we are off into episode 3 from script to screen, where we left off last time. Abner Devereaux had just been fired and vowed his revenge against Kiss. Now Kiss is going to that wonderful scene we're all familiar with, to the strains of Shock Me guitar solo, when Kiss appear in the sky and kind of free fall from the sky to the concert stage. I'm sure there had to be little kids out there in the world who saw that on Phantom of the Park and possibly went to see the band during the Dynasty tour and kind of thought, you know, maybe they will come to the stage like that. But they didn't. They rose from the amps in that classic solo album Color with the sound of the cranks. But in Phantom of the Park, they appeared magically from the sky. Very comic book-like, very Marvel Comics, very Hanna-Barbera fun. The script, however, pretty much calls for the same thing, only different varieties. Here we see Kiss, otherworldly Ace, Peter, Paul, Gene, as they make their spectacular descent. The cool thing here is it has them landing on a star-shaped landing pad. That's kind of neat. Very different. We never saw that in the finished product. And then we get to see a quick series of different shots. Peter sitting in a lotus position, like meditating, I guess, since he's the jungle cat, on the monorail. And we don't really see the monorail in Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Park. However, we do see it here in Attack of the Phantoms. Ace is filmed straddling a roller coaster. And what I love about Paul is it says he is seen whirling around in a rotor ride. A rotor ride is one of those rides where the floor drops out and the gravity spins so fast you are sucked to the side of the wall. And Worlds of Fun had one of these rides. It was called the Finish Fling. In a previous vlog I did about Worlds of Fun here in Kansas City, I explained why. And it was this, basically a barrel that you walked into, stood next to the wall, and it spun around at a very fast rate, and the floor would drop, and you would get sucked to the wall, suspended in midair. Never rode it because I always heard a rumor that if a kid threw up, their puke would also stick to the walls, and if you happen to be next to said kid, the puke would stick on you. I might have ridden the finished fling, just knowing that they had Paul ride one in the first draft of the script. Now, when I was a teenager, Danny owned this script, but I don't think I dove into it enough to put the Paul finished fling ride connection together. I don't know if Danny's ever ridden the finished fling either. It's one of those rides that not many people... I can handle any roller coaster, but you just spin around in a circle. That's not my bag.
I don't even know what this is. This sort of thing ain't my bag, baby.
Especially now, as an old man, truly not my bag. Super fun to note, in the finished product, when the band played, they played I Stole Your Love. Here, they're playing Christine 16. After the concert footage, we cut to Abner's lab, where Sam is working on Martha Washington, George Washington, and I believe a colonial soldier. And we see here that Abner says, check her facial circuitry, this is inexcusable. Which in the film is different.
It doesn't work properly.
Still cool to note that as we see that George, Martha, and the colonial soldier are actually the low riders, as the script says, Chopper, D, and Slime.
From misfits to my own historical inspiration.
More shots of the band playing live, but there's some cool stuff going on here. There's a close-up of a group of teenage boys fighting over one of Peter's drumsticks. Gene belches blast furnace jets of flame. There you go. That is how every Kiss fan should talk about Gene breathing fire anymore. Did you go see The End of the Road? Yes. Was it good? Yes. Gene belched blast furnace jets of flame. Now the script actually calls for Ace to do the smoking guitar routine where he lets go of his guitar and it flies all around and smokes. Only in the script, not in the finished product. And then obviously here the band is playing Black Diamond as powering out the song's bridge instrumental. Black Diamond, perfect ending to any Kiss show. Now as Sam shows up to take pictures of the band, in the script Abner even says, start shooting now. But there's some fun stuff that goes on while the band is like standing on those stairs and Melissa's trying to get through that are in the script that weren't in the finished product. One, a boy yells, "I've got one of your drumsticks, Peter. It's yours. I caught it." A nearly hysterical girl says, let me through, let me through. Gene knows me. He talked to me in Omaha. Sister, he did more than talk to you. Melissa cuts through the guards, sees it's Sam in desperation, and then we get the creme de la creme of Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Park scenes. You guessed it. Now I don't quite get this. In the script, Gene says, no gratitude need be voiced. We grok you. Kind of lost on that. Of course, in the finished product, your mind speaks to us. Oh, and then the classic Paul line. You're looking for someone, but it's not Kiss. Someone in this band needs acting lessons, and it's not Gene, Peter, or Ace. You know, when Sneed steps in and says, this is ridiculous, now blah, blah, blah. I love this. Gene stifles Sneed with electronic growl. And then that classic scene ends, and we'll end the vlog here with Melissa kind of getting the boot from the park as the park closes. This is one of my all-time favorite extra scenes that we get in Attack of the Phantoms that we did not get in Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Park, and it's in the script. It is Melissa getting kicked out by the guards. She's kind of lost in her emotions, and the headlights, or no, the security guard's flashlight kind of like wakes her up, and she's right next to that wonderful Empire State's Building poster, and you know, she kind of defiantly is like,
I'll be back tomorrow.
In the script here, she even says, I'll be back tomorrow, damn it. I don't think that ended up in Attack of the Phantoms, but it's such a great scene, and it's a huge scene for me because it contains the wonderful Hold Me, Touch Me, AM goodness. I love this song. I will never ever apologize for loving this song. This song is so 1978, wonderful AM radio. I'm sure that's what Paul was going for writing that song, and it's such a good song. And this scene in Attack of the Phantoms makes me love that song even more. And I was glad to see that this scene ended up in the script. Although cut from Phantom of the Park, we still got to see it in Attack of the Phantoms, and that, to me, is awesome. And be good to your babies. Spay, neuter, microchip. If you'd like to be a pen pal with us, details below. We'll send you back some Large Marge Pee Wee swag. Speaking of swag, got some super cool fun stuff in. Got a postcard from Gregory Pegg, Plymouth, Michigan. And I got this very cool coaster, perfect for Halloween, perfect for this time of season, perfect for the old Halloween decorations there in the back. Lisa Roberts sent this in, and this is very cool. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Gregory. Got some Large Marge Pee Wee swag headed your guys' way. Again, if you'd like to be a pen pal, details below. Thank you for hanging with us. Thank you for waxing nostalgia with us. Large Marge, Pee Wee, it's all for you, demon. Take care, be safe. We will talk to you soon.